On April 13th, 2024, Harris Heller called this the worst mic that he's ever tried. Well, it's been over 4 months since then. Asus has released firmware and software updates for this mic, and they sent it over to me to check out. So now I ask, is the ROG Carnix worth buying yet? First things first, the ROG Carnix is a large condenser microphone. This means that they're going after the lower self noise and the warmer tone that a larger condenser can offer. It has a cardioid pickup pattern, which means it's designed to mostly pick up sounds in front of it. Speaking of the front, it's a side address microphone, so you speak to the side of it, not to the top of it like other mics like this one. It has a touch to mute on top, which turns the whole mic red when you press it so you don't forget that it's muted. Speaking of turning the mic colors, it also lights up RGB. The RGB can be turned off or otherwise customized in the software and is Aura Sync compatible. My favorite features are the built-in pop filter, integrated shock mount, and integrated high-pass filter. The high-pass filter can be turned off or on by long pressing on the control knob or toggling it in the software. And speaking of control knob, you can use it to adjust mic volume on the fly and volume to your headphones if you've plugged into 3.5mm zero latency monitoring jack. Alright, now let's switch to the mic and address some of the stuff Harris had complaints about. Also, hey Harris, hope you're watching this. I need to ask you something. Are you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Because if you're not, hit that subscribe button and also follow over on Twitch. Links are right over here. Alright, I'm out of here. I don't like it over there. The clipping that Harris had a problem with appears to be resolved. It's really hard to make the mic actually clip, even if you're up close to it. OBS shows it peaking, but listening back to it, it seems like it ducks the gain or switches to a quieter signal path right in the moment of a harsh peak. Ah! 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 Whoa! OBS shows it peaking, but it seems to sound fine. It's kind of like Elgato's clip guard feature. So to get good vocals out of it, just adjust your levels and test, and you should be good.
That's good.
Real quick, I'm going to be turning on the NVIDIA Broadcast noise suppression feature for the rest of the video with this microphone, because right now what you're hearing is its own noise that it's picking up in my slightly treated room. And I wanted to show you guys how it sounds with noise suppression stuff on it, because, well, this is just the plight of a condenser microphone. Now, let's continue. Sidechain / voice monitoring still seems to be too quiet compared to how the mic output sounds. I'm not big on monitoring my own voice, so this isn't a huge issue to me, but turning it on does allow you to only kind of check how your voice sounds, but don't rely on it.
That's bad.
There are a few EQ presets in the software for the mic, those being natural, dark, and bright. Dark was a bit muddy, bright is okay, but I found natural to sound best. Unfortunately though, I didn't find a customizable EQ.
That's bad.
As I mentioned earlier, this is a condenser microphone when all is said and done. Condenser microphones can pick up so much noise from your surroundings that they're generally not recommended for untreated spaces or spaces that have a lot of background noise or ambient noise.
That's bad.
That being said, you can address that with noise suppression software like NVIDIA Broadcast, which is what I'm using right now, the older RTX Voice, AMD Audio Noise Suppression if you have access to that, or some other method. These will really help bring the noise floor down even while speaking. I'll link them all in the description.
That's good.
You might say to just set up a noise gate though, but that only cuts ambient noise out when you're not speaking. On that topic, the ROG Carnix software does feature a noise gate feature. I didn't really like it though. So this is how it sounds. I just turned it on. I could max out the slider, which should make it incredibly difficult to pick anything up. And all I'd have to do is turn the mic volume up a little bit, which I didn't even do right now, and it would still pick me up. And oddly, it probably kind of sounds a little bit quieter too. The noise gate could use some updating.
That's bad.
The built-in high-pass filter is nice. You can turn it on and off in the software or on the knob, and it seems to do a fine job at cutting out a bit of low-frequency rumbling.
That's good.
This is how it sounds with the high-pass filter off, and it probably sounds just a little bit different here. Especially like if I put my hands down on the table, might pick up some of that rumbling, but you turn that high pass filter back on and there you go. This is how it sounds with the filter on. It's been on most of this whole time, by the way. The pure voice function in the software does seem to work to separate voice from background noise, and I have it turned on right now, but it makes your voice sound a little like an old radio voice or just a little odd. I don't recommend using this feature.
That's bad.
The built-in pop filter and integrated shock mount seem to do a fine enough job of reducing plosives and managing tapping and vibrations. So let me test that real quick, but in order to do that, let me turn the NVIDIA noise suppression off. Please bring pizza pronto. Pa, 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 pa. Yeah.
That's good.
This can be mounted on a boom arm by removing the bottom screw, but be aware that it might take some effort and heat from a blow dryer to help loosen it. There must be something on the threads like thread lock or glue or something, so it's not exactly easy to undo the screw for boom arm mounting, but it is possible and I have seen it done.
Can I go now?
This microphone is around $170 to $180. While Harris previously suggested avoiding it altogether, I feel that the feedback from his video was at least partially addressed, making this mic wholly usable again. At its price point, and as a fan of the budget side of audio things, it's a tough sell still. However, as an ROG product for ROG fans, you guys have yourself a solid new mic on your hands. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss a single upload. Also, I stream to Twitch every Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/CoalitionChris, so feel free to stop by, drop a follow, and let's talk PC hardware and tech. I hope you found this video informative, useful, or otherwise educational. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
That's good.